welcome to our little show.
Clothes. So I said to him, I didn't do nude.
Here we see the director Dennis Berry's girlfriends being chauffeured in.
It's kind of a cool location. It was at this old air park outside of Paris, and there were some neat old airplanes in this big hangar, and they had some World War II stuff and a couple of those World War I, those Lafayette escadrilles. Remember those things? It's pretty cool.
It was unbelievably cold.
Yeah, it was very cold.
In a way that no place I've ever been to gets as cold as Paris and northern France. We did some shooting up on the up in Normandy. Just biting, unbearable cold. What was her name?
We'll find
Has
out.
anyone got?
It's in there.
Oh yeah, it'll be in the titles.
She's going to miss the trip of a lifetime.
You can actually see that Ben is struggling to speak because his mouth is so cold.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
miss the trip of a lifetime.
Waiting anxiously inside.
Once again, one of these European actors that wants something for his reel, and then when he sees it, it's, gee, that's not my voice. Mr. Walker. This guy's Dutch, right?
Yeah. They used to do that all the time with the smaller roles. They'd cast somebody locally, and we'd have someone that was working on accent and language with them. You know, they'd work hours and hours to try and get it right, and they'd be terribly excited about the role they were going to play. And in the end, the director's only concerned that their mouth is moving because someone else's voice is going on top.
Now here's some of this.
Yeah.
Later in the show, you'll see that we shot coverage from another scene in here. We had run out of time at the other location, and we shot the coverage in here. And we're inside my bar, and you can see our breath.
So did all the wide shots in the bar, but then for the close-ups on Jim and I think on
You, yeah.
yeah, and we tried to overcome the fact that there is breath visibly coming out of our mouth by
Putting ice in our
ice cubes.
Before you-
He is immortal.
He is immortal.
He's been a warrior.
Skip through this bit. Skip through this bit. Skip through this. Skip through this. Skip through this. Oh, come on. Is there nothing good on here? It's all about Adrian. Oh no, there's me here. Hang on. There we are. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fast forward.
His power. I am a watcher.
Yeah.
Part of a
I
secret
like to
society
watch.
of men and women who observe and record.
That's me again. Almost.
The princess of the universe.
Season 6, and look at this. I'm
Yeah.
finally in the title sequence. Mr. Jim Byrnes.
And here they are.
Ah.
Now here's our young hero.
Oh, I was so much younger.
You were. It's kind of scary.
See, he can't be a serious villain. He's driving a minivan. Where was this? One of the things shooting in Paris, we used to go to all these incredible chateaux. Just kind of, live in the center of Paris and get up at crack of dawn, all piled into a bus, and we'd drive to these incredible places.
That didn't have any heat.
Yeah.
Gonna make a scene,
Oh, no, it's me driving the minivan.
Ah.
I have no recollection of ever driving that car.
Oh, I remember that. This is a cool place, though, this set. It was an old railroad station. And in real life, it's called La Flèche d'Or, and it's a nightclub, the Paris night. They have. So that's why we had to get out of there because were having a wedding party there that night. But we spent the whole morning on getting one wide shot, and anyway, we won't get into that right yet.
It's our job. Observe and record.
Observe and record. Remember that line.
Now here we are. All of a sudden we're in the.
You can see the breath. It's not
It's
warm
cold
there.
in the back.
And this is another of those great Dennis Berry scenes where you'll see there are no cutaways, no coverage coming back towards me. It's just one camera track moving along, and because we can shoot Jim in the same direction, there's a bit of Jim in there. Dennis would like to spend a lot of time on explosion stuff and scene setting stuff and things that were an eighth of the page. He would spend 6 hours on, and then he'd have 4 pages of dialogue, which he'd like to shoot in one take, and preferably with if there were going to be other coverage stuff, it would be without moving the camera. So it's a challenge for the editors later on.
This was a wild location, a little Wild West park outside of it.
Yeah.
It was a very funny place.
Yeah. I remember one of the French guys on the crew coming to me on the day we were shooting this stuff, and he said, "Have you seen the girl who's playing the slave?" And I said, "No, I haven't." He said, "I think you're going to be happy."
Like the sideboards.
I grew those specially for the show.
Yeah.
David Abramowitz had said to me, "You know, if we wanted to write some stuff for Mythos, what would be good fun to play for you?" And I said, well, get some really hot chick and lots of sex. And then this script turned up, and I was not disappointed by him. But if we'd had a feature film budget, we'd have spent a couple of weeks on shooting that sequence. For a start, we would have reshot the part of it where you can clearly see that I'm wearing Calvin Klein boxers.
Least of all, my own cargo.
Oh, yeah. It's a very tough job, but somebody has to do it.
Someone's been given some misinformation there.
Maybe I will stay.
He's wearing his sword there, just none of that pulling it out of the old coat. You don't have to worry about where it comes from on this episode. He's got those nice sideboards, too.
Look at that. They're the Calvin Kleins. Oh, yeah, no question. What have they been doing under those blankets? Spent a month in the gym when I heard that I was going to have to be topless in that. See, this is it. This is the one. Back of my head all the way through this, because we didn't swing around and do any coverage.
Right, no coverage.
I'll bet it was. Heaven forbid that you get involved with an immortal. That would compromise your precious ethics, wouldn't it? Providing, of course, that it's possible to do that with a hypocrite.
Hey.
The H word.
I've been good to you.
One of the nice things about the Joe-Mythos relationship is that it could take this edge, a little bit of needle, a bit of bitchiness. I like them as a couple. They're like a little old married couple. They're just kind of niggling, nagging at each other all the time.
Well, it's funny, that thing that, I had known the character as Adam Pearson for so long. He was this guy I like to hang out with and drink beer, and then all of a sudden I find out you've been bullshitting me for the last
10 years.
So there's this, whoops.
Vulcan death grip.
Yeah.
The man in the white suit.
Yeah.
I wonder if all watchers, there's that word again, get stuck with such a slime ball as Walker for their immortal.
So what's his thing here? He's trying to find a model or somebody perfect who he then kills and they turn out to be immortal.
No, I think he wants to capture them before they fall apart. So he makes them immortal by this picture.
Don't smudge the tattoo there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a secret society, but man, they're pretty obvious, aren't they?
Yeah.
She's a one for those dramatic head moves, isn't she?
Yes. This was a cool location. I like this place. Actually, I had been there. I went there with my friend Jeffrey. Before we ever used this location, we went there one night to hear a band. First time we were in Paris.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Let's spin around as fast as we can. And can't quite make it. I may have to reverse. Okay, no, can you still see them? Okay, let's go.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile, packing up another bag. I don't think there were golf clubs in there. Da da da.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
I know someone was here.
No one, I swear.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Tell me who it was, Charlotte. Tell me, damn you.
There was no one.
Who is he?
You know, Ben doesn't really talk like that at all. When Brits have to play mean characters, they always do that northern accent. Gritty northern Yorkshireman. The rain begins to fall, just like when Shere Khan kills Baloo the bear. But he's not really dead, you know. He's back for Jungle Book 2.
I loved her.
I love that.
There'll be trouble at Mill.
Draw your sword.
Oh, yes, sword. I love that He goes, draw your sword, starts walking towards me, and
Whoops.
suddenly I'm not there.
Fight me, damn you!
What happened there? Where am I? How did I do that? If he really
Fast
wanted
on
to.
his feet.
Secret of great acting here. Going to refer to the guys down the street in a little while, so I have to keep throwing little looks over there, but not notice it.
Like what? Like the car down the street. Don't look.
Ah, the old gags are the oldest.
This was a fun day, though. We out at this is like part of the university or something, and it was a nice day, and fired off about 60 rounds off that pistol. Yeah, I know. It's the fun of making movies.
Yeah. And again, the old gag, diving in front of the bullet. Oh, yeah. But I don't even see the bullet till after we squeeze the trigger, and I can still get across it.
You don't have to put it in slow-mo, because I move in slow-mo.
Cover me.
I can't remember how many of these lines were actually in the script, but this is another one that always makes me giggle. Cover me. Okay, let's go!
And they're off.
Now,
There they go.
I know there was something I should have done before I got into the car. What was it?
A guy with no legs.
This is maybe an hour outside Paris. I mean, most of the stuff, we never went much more than an hour and a half. If we were further than that, then we'd actually drive out, stay at a place closer to the location, and work from there as a base. But you know, Paris is it's actually it's quite a small city. You can be out in the countryside very quickly. That's what I should have done.
Got some
Gas.
We're out of gas.
And there's a little musical change here. And the whole show just takes on a different kind of tone for me from here on. It's still kind of Highlander, but it's become a sort of comic road movie now. If we were doing that here, this would be the Arizona section. There'd be those dust ball things rolling down the street. That's a great shot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, sure. They won't stop for me, but they'll stop for you. Of course they will.
Observe and record.
That was all ad-lib, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's our thing. And here's
And then who should show up in the van?
Pascal, one of the production vans. Shoot the car.
Yeah, but shoot it the way they do in all those movies. Giddy-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, keep it covered. So this place, this is, I think it was a real...
It was an electrical station. It was an old electrical.
Yeah, but the gas pumps were,
Oh, they were real,
I mean, they were real
yeah,
things.
part of
And there's a big fight that's about to ensue, and a couple of cans of oil just get shot and blown up, and so they set this up as a stunt. There is after the big explosion that we're left with all these oil drums burning. When we're filming it, we shoot that scene and then cut. Okay, fine. Check the gate. Everything's okay. So we're talking about moving into the building to carry on with the filming. Boom! Up it goes. All the flames set on there.
Perfectly right, yeah.
These are, I mean, they're empty oil drums, but they leave the flame burning on there. And while we're talking, there was suddenly this God almighty explosion because one of the drums had heated up the air inside and it blew the top off. And it must have gone 40 feet in the air.
It's a serious piece of shrapnel. Somebody's getting
Serious. If the thing had been lying down, it would have gone out sideways. If it had been on a slight angle, if the wind had blown, it could have come down on someone's head. I mean, it was so dangerous. The French shrug their shoulders. We move on.
You know where I should be now?
Désolé.
I should be 35.
What is up
You got something
with
to tell
you?
What? What is it between you and this Amy?
This is another back of my head shot with no coverage from the other side.
It's a good stunt you pull here.
That was a little thing that the stunt guy, the armourer, F. Braun McCash, came up with. He's quite a scary guy in so many ways. But the idea was that when you've unloaded the weapon, when there are no bullets left, the chamber remains out. But that if you leave one in the barrel, the gun appears to be empty, but actually you squeeze the trigger and it does fire off one more shot. So the little trick on this was that I appeared to have shot all my bullets. But this is the more classic way of dealing with the bad. Oof.
Oh!
Oof! Oh, yeah. Excuse me, sir, we have a call for
Good to
you.
finally talk to you, Joe.
This was just so much fun. This is like, it's like being a kid again, you know. Yeah, you're running around playing good guys and bad guys, and you got weapons that actually fire. It's pretty cool.
That is, it's fantastic. Life's full of disappointment.
Mythos, the action hero. Okay, and here we see. Let's just do a little bit of fiddling around. Huh! Oh, let the guy see it. Let him see it. And then let him get into position so he's got something to fall on. I kind of liked as well with Mythos, whenever he actually killed someone, that there was just that slight sense that he enjoyed it. Because it didn't happen very often in the whole show. I always had the idea with Mythos that he didn't want to fight. If he was pushed, he knew how to. You know, he's got himself into a situation here where he's got to look after Joe. So he takes on the role of action hero. I mean, that's what he did throughout his life. Is he took on different persona. So it was fun. And now
Check out some of the different. We're in the city. We're in the country.
this was just insane. This whole one of those classic 4 pages, 6 pages of really important pinnacle dialogue. The whole show rests on this dynamic. It's his daughter and how he's got himself into this position. We're driving this car around. I mean, this is really driving. This is not a car on the back of a low loader being pulled by a truck. No, this is the two of us. There's a camera stuck on the front of the car. There's a sound guy and the director in the back here. Sometimes the camera is in the back here, but we're just driving at random. We have no idea where we're going. There is no set route. I'm driving in France with no license in a car which is left-hand drive, whereas I live in England and I drive a car that's right-hand drive. Meanwhile, Jim is sitting in the passenger seat with what appears to be a genuine, real, loaded weapon. We could have been pulled over.
Man, we would pull over.
We would have been in big trouble.
We'd still be in France.
Every so often we'd just stop and they'd go and tweak the camera so that it was pointing a different direction. We just get back in and drive again.
Here we are, the end.
Yeah, and why is it whenever they walk into these deserted power stations, there's so much light? Oh, yeah.
Pretty cavalier there with my daughter's life. Huh?
Take Amy with you.
Whoosh! Those swords are, they're actually pretty hefty.
Yeah.
Oh, some nice silhouette stuff here. Get the smoke out. That was another nice little Makash thing of switching the sword. Because it's, you know, in the end, you're trying to tell a story with the fight, but you're also trying to make pretty pictures. And a nice noise when
dear.
it... Oh, yeah. Oh, and then a very, very scary quickening. Look at that. That's a long way up, and there's not much to stand on. And
Got pretty hot there, too, tonight. Some of that, yeah, it was...
There's fireworks going off, there's explosions. Some of the stuff, when it went up, my head's back, and some burning fragment came down and hit me on the cheek. This was the final
This
thing.
was the final shot of Highlander.
Last thing ever filmed. Some nice stuff in there.
The end. Tout fin. Terminé.